Hello, everybody, and welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot Channel. My name is Catherine, and I'm the host of this channel. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. And today I'm going to be doing a special reading for Cancer. This is going to be a twin flame. I don't like twin flame. Let's go with twin karmic, twin soul tie reading. Okay. We're going to do twin flame, twin soul reading. And this particular reading is designed, Cancers, to help you understand the energy between you and your person, whether that is a twin karmic or a twin soul. Judging from the first two pairs of cards that we dealt, I know what that is. But typically, the twin karmic spreads are more around 7 cards or 7 different energies that you want to look into. We're going to double up on that. So we'll be looking at pairs, okay? 7 pairs. Starting with the current energy for you. Okay, this is your current energy. This is where you are emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and then you can take these literally, or we'll take it into context throughout the reading. So the first energy here, your energy, Cancer. We got ghosted. And again, I pulled just your energy and your person's energy before I started the reading. So here we go. So we have ghosted here. Okay, this is your energy here. Off and on, being somewhat detached from a situation, not wanting to deal. On again, off again. One moment you're feeling like you want to be in the connection or be with this person, and the next moment there's an energy of just not even wanting to be bothered. And we have mirroring here, all right, to clarify. So we have ghosted and mirroring. So this could be an energy of somebody who, I feel, Cancer, being that this is your energy and likely you are, I'm feeling an empath and you're taking on others' energy and those that are closest to you. And I feel like your person may be the one that is actually detaching or going in and out of the connection. I feel like because of that, you have begun to mirror this person's energy, meaning you're taking on the characteristics and the traits of the things that they do to you as somewhat of a defense mechanism. Okay. A small percentage of it for, just um, your own purposes, because like I said, this person is coming in and out of the connection. So they're kind of playing on your top here. Okay. We have the hot and cold with the red and the blue. So you can see that this person has like red paint and blue paint. Okay, on blue paint on one half of the top of their shoulders and red paint on the other half. So I feel like they're wearing their emotions on their shoulders, right? But on the one side, it's like they could care less, right? And on the other side, they are pretty angry. But looking at their face, it's like in that cold energy, right? To the point where you're just mentally not even there because it's going white. You see how it was blue and then it fades to white? I feel like that blue going to white, that's like going from an energy of, to the point where there's no feeling. So I feel like mentally you're not really there, but you're mirroring. There's an energy of you. It's like you're going through the motions. Do you see what I'm saying? And also an energy of this, the way this person is treating you, you're coming right back at this person. So looking at your person's energy now, Cancer, we have rejected, And we have reckless love and schmecks. Okay, schmecks. Reckless love and smecks and rejected. So listen. So Cancer, I'm getting an energy of your person is either this person is rejecting you because they're out there having reckless schmecks with a third party, or this person was rejected by you, and so they went out and had reckless schmecks with a third party to get back at you. Okay. So either they rejected you to do something else, or they were rejected by you and they went and did something else. Either way, this person is going out and having some sort of a one night stand with someone, perhaps maybe to make you jealous. We see this person's off again, on again. So this is the type of person that will, be up in your face, lovey-dovey, as soon as this person doesn't get their way, right? As soon as this person doesn't get their way, then they want to go off, right? And be with the third party energy. That's their form of rejecting you, right? That's their form of rejecting you, Cancer. So let's now look to see what the energy is between you and your person, whether this is a karmic soul tie or a karmic I'm sorry, whether this is a twin soul connection or a twin karmic connection. You let me know how it resonates for you, but I'm getting twin karmic all the way through and through. I'm just saying, because they're being ugly, like super ugly here. And I feel like when you mirror this person, see, here's the thing. 1 second, sorry about that. Sorry, guys, I had my energy frequency uh, going on in the background and it zipped to a commercial. So my bad, y'all. YouTube is doing its thing with the frequency people too. So I don't feel bad. All right. So the energy between you and your person. So this is again what's going to be happening energetically between you and this person. Is it union? Is it separation? Is it mirroring? Okay. That is what's happening. We already know this is what's happening. Tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about the energy between you and your person, please. Whether this is a twin karmic, a twin soul connection, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me what is the energy between Cancer and Cancer's person. So we have divine masculine and jackass here. So we have someone, there's an energy of controlling, okay, someone who is either a jackass or makes you feel like one. Again, I feel like this divine masculine could also be someone who is a baby daddy or who has kids or children by someone. This could be an energy of someone that you are pregnant by. You could be pregnant or having kids or have children with this person. Okay. So that is what's going on between you and this person. I feel like, again, with Jackass, it's like somebody is feeling or acting a whole clown, and this person is somebody's daddy. You see what I'm saying? Um, or this person, yeah, I'm getting mirroring and I'm getting controlling. But I'm also getting like clown. Yeah, this person I feel like is very controlling, and this person, yeah, I'm getting mirroring. I'm getting somebody who's very, very immature, and I'm talking tit for tat. I'm talking this person will go off and do something just because you did something to upset them. You see what I'm saying? Again, rejected and reckless love. This is somebody who, when you don't give this person what they want, if you tell them no, right? Or if you give them any pushback, this person will go out and sleep with someone else to get back at you. Cancer. I'm telling you right now. Let's see what the purpose is between you and this person as far as on a soul connection level. So, what is that higher spiritual lesson or purpose of the actual connection right now? So, what soul purpose is this connection with this person? What is it? What is, whoops, quite a bit, huh? So, what is the purpose of the soul connection with this person? What is the higher spiritual lesson that you're going to learn or need to learn? Ooh, we got praying. This person is going to have you getting closer to God. That is the higher spiritual lesson. Look at this faith, healing, meditation. You're going to be centering yourself more because of the anxiety that this person is going to spur within you, Cancer. This person is going to have you at a place where you can't even, you're going to be very frustrated often with this person. So I feel like you're going to be getting really good at finding your quiet place, your safe place, whether it's within. Do you see what I'm saying? Or whether you're physically going to a quiet place. That is the higher. That, listen, this person is bringing you to your knees. They're bringing you closer to God. You know, when, listen, when you're going through trials and tribulations, okay, you're going to be closer to your spiritual guides, your God. You know what I'm saying? Who you call on when you're in troubled times, especially, right? Not just, but especially. So, yeah, this person's going to have you on your knees. They're going to have you praying. That, look, goodbye. Look, this, oh, listen. Yep. All right. So this person is coming in, and I feel like the higher spiritual purpose for you is allowing your spirit guides, getting really good at listening to them when they're saying, just tell them goodbye. Tell them goodbye because you have some sort of healing that needs to be done. And yeah, you have some healing that needs to be done. And you also need to get to a quiet place. I feel like there's an energy of you don't have any peace where this person is, which I'm telling you, you have a whole controlling jackass here. I'm sorry. Excuse my, it wasn't even French. Jackass is a word in the dictionary. It's not bad at all. It's a donkey. Okay. But it's one that's non-usable. I don't think it's in any good use. Okay. So time to say sayonara, time to say goodbye to that. So that is the soul connection purpose. This person may have come to bring you to your knees. God allows certain things to come through to us, even when they're not for us, if we're going to allow them in, but to teach us a lesson or to bring us closer to Him. so that we can see how he will bless us and give us everything that we need and desire, right? So that's all I get from that. Tell me about the current blocks, okay? Or challenges, even, or, what's just going to be in the way, what's in the way of you and this person having harmony, being in balance, having a soul tie connection, okay? A soul tie connection. What is the challenge or what is the block here? So let's get one more. What is the challenge or the block? So we have thug, okay? This person does what they want to do. I feel like this is someone who thinks that they're above the law, or that they don't have to follow the laws, or the laws were made for others, not them. This is somebody who is very much sitting in that authoritative King of Swords type, this is my world, you're just in it type energy. And then secluded. Yeah, this person, this talks about somebody who's reflecting, and this also talks about separation. My thing is, with separation was here when you healed. When you healed, when you took back your energy, when you learned how to meditate and pull away your energy and get to your quiet place, your safe place, to the point where you had no fear in telling this person goodbye. You asked them to say it back, they didn't, but you said it for them. So good enough. You only have to say it once. Sometimes you can give them a second goodbye, but the first time they heard you. And look, thug and secluded. Now they're reflecting. Now there's the energy of looking back, okay, and soul searching, like, dang. And it's going to be when you're gone. With separation here as one of the keywords for secluded, and secluded, being secluded, they're going to be sitting in the energy of kicking themselves in the foot, because now you're gone. Now Cancer is gone. I've pushed Cancer out. I've already let Cancer know Cancer wasn't important anyway. So now what type energy? Now what, y'all? So let's look at the next energy here, which is going to be, did I look underneath the deck? And I'm not looking under the deck, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not. So for the next energy here, we want to now look to see what the current blocks and or challenges are. What are the current blocks or challenges for Cancers? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What are the current blocks for Cancer and Cancer's person in this connection? So the current blocks, we have getting readings. All right, so somebody is getting readings and they're either taking things too literal, or they're not being general enough, right? Or open-minded enough to understand what is being told to them. Okay, so they're trying to get a shoe in because they feel like, well, Cancer must know something about me, because how does Cancer have me figured out like this? No. Cancer's an empath. Cancer's been taken on that a long time ago. You just been playing games. Look at this. Moving on, y'all. Getting readings. Moving on. Letting go and loving you, baby. I told you. There's an energy of trying to figure out what is next for you, because you've said goodbye. You have moved on, right? You've let go of this person. And with that came the reflection, the soul searching. So you had time to sit back and, cry yourself a river and eat popcorn until it gets stuck in your hair. And you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning in the ugliest robe and full-fledged pajamas with your, grandkids' slippers, stumbling back to the real bed where you just sleep. Yeah. So that's pretty much that, where you just have a mountain of clothes everywhere and a trail that goes straight to your bed. Yeah. That's this secluded energy here with thug. I feel like your person is going to put you off. And they're going to like separate you somehow. Or they're going to attempt to. They're going to attempt to. That's what they want you to feel that they're doing. This person is some work. Okay. So, yeah. So, what's standing in the way is getting readings, right? And then moving on, letting go. So, I feel like also what could be the energy is this person is continuing and continuing to ask the same questions over and over again. And maybe you got a reading and you're going, oh my God, y'all, this was, y'all. So, there is that. So, let's see what needs healing. Okay, we see what's standing in the way, and I feel like this energy of needing to know more, I feel like just let go, just don't need to know more, because that just means you're still not fully healed or you're holding on to something, and that is not freeing, right? That is not freeing. So what needs healing? Okay, what either internal work or shadow work do you and this person need to do? Let's see. What do you need to focus on? Oops, spiritual gifts just fell out, y'all, in the reverse. So I feel what this is saying, there needs to be some straight up shadow work, or even spiritual with internal work. I'm sorry. Internal work may be needed with spiritual gifts in the reverse. This is like someone being blocked or stopped. Wow. I didn't expect that one. Spiritual gifts in the reverse here. It needs healing, internal or shadow work. And look, we have feelings. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do, because I was deciding, do I want to pull more oracle? I think I do. Let's make this a robust. Oh, look at what's under the deck, yo. Twin flames. Twin flames, which takes us to the final energy here. Okay. The final energy. Getting closer. So, but this is what is, listen, some sort of internal or shadow work is needed here, where there's an energy of you both need to learn how to do this. You may get readings from somewhere, Cancer, and they may tell you that you're in the process of you're going to be letting go of someone. You're going to get like a free reading. It's going to be like a complimentary reading. You may even go on YouTube like this right here. And they're going to tell you to let go. This person moved on. Spirit is saying, take the advice. Take the advice. And again, like I said, twin flames here under the deck. Crazy word. So let's go through these real quick here. Okay, so we have ghosted and mirroring. Ghosted and mirroring for Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels, and guidance. Tell me about Cancer. Ghosted and mirroring. I knew that was going to happen. So we have super like, we have your hot here and children. Interesting. Interesting. Tell me about off and on, hot and cold, detached, and then mirroring. This is your energy. Okay, this is your energy. This person, yep, catfish. This person wants to come in and, you know, like I said, say one thing and do another. That's what I am getting. That's what I'm getting here. And you're putting your feet down at this point. I am not really who I say I am. This sounds like a warning. Oh, I'm not who you think I am. Like, I'll lay those hands. You know, there is somebody who's quite feisty, basically. Okay. They are quite feisty. We have mixed signals here under the deck with catfish. So definitely talking about mixed signals here. Okay. Tell me about rejected here. And love, reckless love. Tell me about rejected, please. Ooh, that went in the reverse. So rejected here. We have children in the reverse here. Okay. This is bigger than the two of us. And there's a time. I'm sorry. There's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions since we can't afford to play any games here. Listen, we can't afford to be off in that immature behaviors, okay? Tell me about reckless and love. And I feel like this person has children as well with this broken heart and catfish. Yeah. Tell me about rejected here. Love. Reckless love and schnecks. And rejected. And we have secrets and queer. So someone is keeping a secret that they may even be queer, or they may know someone who is. There's some sort of secret, and this person is going to push you away at first. Tell me about divine masculine and jackass. Tell me about divine masculine and jackass. Divine masculine and jackass. So we have I'm ready. And we have connection here. Can y'all see? So 2 green lights. It is definitely a go. Okay, Cancer. This divine masculine is coming through, and then you have this jackass energy. That is only no. Let's see. Yeah. I knew when I saw that jackass card there was going to be some problems. Jackass only shows up in a love reading when they want to try to stir the pot. So tell me about I'm ready and connection. I'm ready and connection. But we got crushed once again. And look, vulnerability. Don't want to be bothered. Slow down. Slow down underneath the deck. And we have jealousy in the reverse. I'm jealous. Okay, sorry guys. So we have, whoops. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. So again, this crush, we got the crush card, y'all, with vulnerability and jealousy when it comes to thug and secluded. This person, like I said, is very controlling. They want you all for themselves and to themselves, Cancer. That's what it is here. Someone does have some sort of secrets here that, and with this queer energy, I feel like this person may feel like they will be rejected, like someone may think it's reckless, the kind of engagement that they participate in, so they just saying, you know what, forget all of it, forget all of it. Okay. And now it looks like, wait. Okay, y'all, sorry. Sorry, I'm back, y'all. So, fixing this for once, crush, vulnerability, and jealousy. Yes, secluded. This person wants you all themselves. They're being a thug about it. They're being over controlling. That divine masculine is coming in as being very controlling with I'm ready in connection. Again, this person has a crush on you, but rather than feel vulnerable, like right, rather than to come in being their true self, no, no, no. They'll rather come in fronting around, bringing third party energies in to start competitions with you, to play mind games, to do all the things, right? To make you feel like, you know, this person is God's green earth, right? And you must belong there type energy. Well, it's nice that you can think that way, is what you're going to tell this person, but no, I'm still leaving. Tell me about faith, praying, and goodbye. You know, you may be praying that this person just decides to go away. You know what I mean? Tell me about this. Tell me about praying and goodbye for Cancer. Ooh. Friends with benefits here. I'm not looking for anything serious, you know. Just maybe we can just be friends, you know, with benefits here. And that heart is broken. So yeah, there is no, you don't put this person to the friend zone, Cancer, and they're probably sitting there with their little boots shaking or their head is spinning around like, you know, in that movie Exorcist. Yeah, they're just going and going. So, yeah, not looking that great here. Yeah, we have hookup here. I feel like that's the energy that you're in. Friends with benefits and hookup here. You just, and goodbye, you know, with praying. So interesting to me. So let's go ahead and look at the oracle messages. Don't look at the oracle yet. Let's look at the oracle. Yeah, so we have hooked up. I'm sorry, hooked up. Hook up, friends with benefits, and then in the background we have benched and losing interest. Both of these are the same energy, right? But there is an energy of just kind of losing interest, going off doing your own thing, and then this person has been taken out of the game completely, right? So yeah, this person is not interested in just being friends with benefits anymore. Now this person wants to hook up. Now that you're, you know, praying and meditating and getting, you know, back to a space where God wants to use you or want you to be, y'all, that's when this goodbye. Oh, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you're meditating on where, who you should be with, who you shouldn't be with. And this particular twin soul connection, y'all, because I'm telling you, or twin karmic connection is they're changing their minds, benched and losing interest. Like they're starting with passion. See, they're starting to feel more passion for you. They're starting to feel more passion for you now that you're saying bye-bye, see ya in another couple weeks. Best friend. Now they're your best BFF, Cancer. It's your best friend. Okay. Now they have all the passion for you, right? Let's look at the tarot messages here. Or no, I'm not done. Hold on. We got more to clarify, y'all. We got more to clarify. I'm sorry, but we do. Tell me about getting readings and moving on or free. Getting readings and free with twin flames here under the deck. Getting readings and free with twin flames under the deck. This is a twin flame reading, and it is a free twin flame reading, y'all. Look, we got situationship that popped out, and we have love that popped out. Which one is it, Cancer? Which one is it? Moving on, or are you letting go? Okay, right? Either way, are you loving on you yet? Because if you're not, I'm going to have to come and, give you some advice or something. Because something isn't what it should be. We have love and we have committed here under the deck of situationship here. When we're talking about getting a reading in twin flames here, this person is for pure pleasure purposes only. Yeah. Well, Cancer, this person is pretty bold. Oh, this is what I want to use. Okay. So let's look at this old catfish situation, right? One minute they're this, the next minute they're that. You never know what you're going to get, right? Or who's going to show up. Mirroring, not able to see who is in this mirror, not being able to see or be forewarned. So there's an energy of you not seeing, but all you have to do is look. Tell me about this with catfish. Tell me about this energy. Ghosted. Okay. Oop, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is, if this isn't someone who is leaving people out so that they can have some peace and quiet in this situation. Four of Swords under the deck, the Magician, determined to keep people on the outside, and whoever you're dealing with is going to be right there, at a reach should they need to. That's the whole purpose here for this reading. How gorgeous it has been. So I'm not done. So We got secluded here with losing interest in bench, y'all. I just realized that. Wow. Tell me about bench with secluded and losing interest. Spirit angels. Ooh, that one in the reverse, y'all. 5 of Swords in the reverse. This talks about someone who's, feeling remorseful. They're feeling sorry about a situation. Mixed signals, children and secrets, and queer. There's energy with rejected and love. Yeah. Y'all, that is absolutely crazy. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and look at this from a perspective of the tarot and see what messages are going to come through. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the 4 of Swords with this magician energy. Ghosted and catfish here. The 4 of Swords and the magician. 4 of Swords and the magician. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So some competition to try to prove something to this magician that's turned their back. Or no. Here's the magician not turning their back. They're holding up their cape. But this person is in some sort of power position because all 4 of the rest of this 2-week period. So what's happening in 2 weeks? There's something going on in 2 weeks with your person. Something going on with this person in 2 weeks' time. So that's weird. So for whatever reason, there's some future energy here. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what the future energy is regarding the tarot. And then we'll look here at mixed signals. What is the future energy holding here? See, okay, we're out of order here. So, no, not yet. Okay, so let's look to see what mixed signals, children, we got secrets and queer energy here. What secrets is this person keeping? And they're giving mixed signals here. Why does this person feel so vulnerable? And why is that a problem? All questions that you should be asking of yourself or this person directly. Under the deck, King of Cups. See, separation, separated. Don't dance because there's no reason to. King of Cups, they're going to do the right thing at the end of the day. Or they're, just kind of in their weak energy. I don't know what to say. But we got the King of Cups here. Listen, past mixed signals and children. Tell me about mixed signals here. Oh, we already did that. So tell me about hookup, friends with benefits, hookup, and passion. So we have the Star, and the 7 of Cups. The Star and the 7 of Cups. Under the deck, the 8 of Swords. Definitely an energy of someone or something you're blocking. So let's see, what is the guidance from Spirit? This is going to be advice on your next step, okay, before your higher self or the universe. Okay, look at this. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Now we got benched falling on the floor. Why? I don't know, because it's falling in the reverse here. Hold on, y'all. Why is benched falling on the floor in the reverse? Somebody's mad because they're being benched here. Somebody is getting jealous. I told you this person is going to be borderline psycho here with this jackass. This person's going to do something very hurtful. It may get them thrown behind bars here. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Why am I holding these cards? Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Devil. This is someone who is afraid to move on out of fear of change. Yeah. Let's pull some more energy here. Let's see what we got. Advice or next step from your higher guides. What is the advice or the next step from your higher guides? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer, please. Angels, and guides. So let's look to see first. Okay, let's see here. Y'all getting some extra cards now. We got expression here for Catfish. Five of Wands, Four of Swords. Just want to be left alone. It's just one of them days. We're ghosted here. And now we have expression. So somebody is coming in to talk. And I feel like this magician has nothing to say. So let's see here. Who's losing interest? Tell me about losing interest and being secluded in the Five of Swords here. So someone's pretending like they're not included, you know. Let's see here. Tell me more about losing interest here. I didn't even look under the deck. Tell me more about losing interest. So we have love life. Okay, we have love life. So I feel like the longer things go on, sometimes feel like they're dragging on, you know, the more you're going to have a spark of energy here. Watching this person transform, because they are literally going to transform right before your eyes. You see what I'm saying? And doing and giving you everything that you wanted or asked for here. Interesting. Tell me about boundaries in the reverse with jealousy, vulnerability, and crush. Vulnerability and crush. So we have mind power here. Mind power. Under the deck, gambling. Taking a sort of a risk. Mm-hmm. Gambling, mind power, committed love, situationship. Which is it going to be, Cancers? Is it committed love or is it the situationship? You're definitely moving on towards something committed. You are ready for something committed. These cards just want to fly on the floor. That one went in the reverse. I'm going to tell you right now. That went in the reverse. And we have alchemy. See, you're not interested in doing anything here. This talks about transforming, y'all. Look, transforming the situation. I told you this person was watching y'all transform or change. This person is like playing games and then they're pulling their hand away. I know exactly the energy. They're playing on your top. They're playing with your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, your mental, realistic, rational self. Okay? That's what's happening. So lastly, with I'm ready connection here, everything's moving so fast, but we have jackass and masculine. So somebody's going to feel a jackass when this person impregnates them, perhaps, because it says I'm ready, and then we've got connection. So green lights, watch it. This person's fertile. You see what I'm saying? Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Go. So we have money matters, like almost like page of tens, page of tens, page of tens, a 10 of pentacles energy. All right. Beautiful. See, I'm not going to let you cards fall out this time. Aha. Not going to do it. So that's why that happened. Yep. That's crazy. Tell me about it. We have a connection. I am the authority. I tell what needs to be done. And it just happened. So, all right, y'all. Okay. So you're going to be expressing yourself or something to this person. Finally, somebody's talking. You're definitely going to be using, your mind in the sense, because you're not falling all over this person. You're very much in control of your emotion. That shows a picture of one's brain functioning on a high level. All right. So you have power over your thinking and your thoughts. This person is not able to sway you in any way, hopefully, with that. I'm working on getting another one uploaded. Okay, so love life and yep, it went on the floor upside down. The Page of Swords. I told you. I don't know why it's upside down. You're turning me. Yep. Round and round, you're turning me. We got the Page of Swords in the reverse. No action here, okay? No action. And with mind power, okay, benched here in the reverse. Yes, somebody's mad because they've been put on the bench. They've been told to wait, right? And they're like, but I thought that we, no, I said that we can do this in twos, right? I'll come back and finish later in another reading. So anyways, Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be talked to. Y'all are interesting. Y'all are interesting. Tell me about losing interest and love life with secluded here. Secluded. So somebody's definitely searching, soul searching, both of, let's see, Hangman. Look, and the Knight of Flames just waiting on something good to happen. Nine of Swords, of course. Scorned energy here. Like I said, you are going to be expressing something to this person. It's not going to be very positive. I feel like with mixed signals and children, you may rip this person a new one to shreds here for secrets here that this person has been keeping. This person has been keeping secrets. Yo, tell me about money matters here with star power and go and connection. Sorry. Star power, connection, I'm ready. And then we have jackass and divine masculine. So yeah, what's going on with this divine masculine who appears to be controlling? What's going on? Is this person going to just jump out the woodwork? What's happening here? Money matters and star power. I'm getting like 10 of Pentacles energy. Oh, why is the deck? Y'all, don't mind me. This deck was going every which way but the right one. Hold on. Okay. Tell me about money matters and star power, please. Money matters and star power. I did do this once. So we have, look, the Nine of Pentacles here and the Lovers. The Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. So do I stay single or do I move towards this Two of Cups energy? Or this Lovers is like the Two of Cups energy, but it's Adam Eve the snake. Completely different situation, but it's similar. And you're holding hands with this person. Yep. We got the Lovers here. I thought we had it somewhere else, which I'm almost certain that we did. And we have the Devil energy, of course, coming through. Both of these, the same energy, same concept with that Devil. It's the snake energy, right? And in the Lovers, it's a depiction of that snake showing up, right? With the Devil, this snake is completely taken over, right? completely. Yeah, you stop moving toward the connection, but I feel with alchemy in the reverse, there's an energy of not all over this person. Oh, look, the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's how you're going to solve this problem here. The Ace of Swords, and under the deck, the Death card here. The Death card, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card. There's going to be truth about an ending that is going to be coming out. I don't know if this has to do with your person or with you, Cancer, but there is a truth that is going to be getting told. All right. And so we will do that. We will come back in with the clarification and see what's going on with this truth here. We will look for any other outside or third party energies to see how they tie in just a bit. I love you guys so much. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.